Good morning, evening, afternoon, and midnight. Hello, my name is Amy and this is yoga. So for today we are going to focus on some spinal twists. I would advise that if at any time as we're going along you start to feel any strain or pain in your joints, take a rest. Either come to mountain pose or come to child's rest. As always, have patience with yourselves. We're going to go ahead and get started by taking a nice, comfortable, seated, cross-legged position towards the center of our mat. Palms up, index finger to thumb, shoulders down and away from your ears. Start by softening your eyes and unhinging your jaw. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze up, exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach, and this time as you exhale, turn to your right, taking your left arm forward, right arm back, and look over your right shoulder. Breathe deeply. See if you can sit up a little bit taller. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, release your arms down back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, this time turn to your left and breathe deeply. We're going to stay here for about 4 breaths. 1 breath is 1 inhalation and 1 exhalation. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, carefully fold over your seated cross-legged position. Remember to take your hands only as far forward as your body will allow you to go. You should feel a gentle opening into your lower back and hips here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands in. And as you exhale, round through, creating the letter C with your torso. Really focus on tucking in your tailbone. I want you to feel as though there's a string connected from your tailbone to your navel, and it's getting shorter. Really drawing the abdominals in nice and tight. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, again, round through and hold. So essentially, what we're doing here is we're creating what we call a posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, and hold. Posterior pelvic tilt, meaning we're tilting the pelvis back, tucking in the tailbone. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, round through and hold for a couple more breaths. Inhale, open up those arms, and exhale, release your arms down. Begin to transition into all fours. Wrists are directly below your shoulders and knees directly below your hips. I want you to try to keep all 4 corners of both hands completely into the mat and see if you can spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, begin to look up and come into a slight back bend or anterior pelvic tilt. And exhale, round through to a posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, anterior pelvic tilt or cow. Exhale, posterior pelvic tilt or cat. Inhale. Exhale and hold that posterior pelvic tilt for a few breaths. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. Reach your right arm up and see if you can turn to look up towards your top hand. Again, listen to your body. If this is really bothering your neck, keep your gaze down towards the mat instead. Inhale. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left shoulder, coming to rest on the right shoulder. See if you can start to lift your gaze up towards the ceiling and breathe. Inhale, come back to all fours and reach your left arm up. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, really opening into your chest. Inhale, exhale, thread through, coming to rest on the left shoulder. Again, see if you can lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to all fours. Exhale, come to rest on the top of your hands. If this is too strenuous for you, you may certainly feel free to keep the palms of your hands into the mat, or if it's bothering your wrists, you could curl your fingers under like a fist instead. Nice deep breaths. Check in with your torso. Make sure that you're keeping your spine nice and neutral. Neutral meaning that you have a nice natural curve to the lower lumbar. Your spine feels nice and lengthened. Inhale. Exhale, sit back into your heels. Release the palms of your hands into the mat and stay here for a few breaths. Take your gaze forward. Again, check in with yourself. Make sure that you're keeping your eyes nice and relaxed. Jaw is loose and unhinged, softening the muscles of your face. Check in with your abdomen. Release and let go of any tension in your abdomen as you inhale. Exhale, hollow into your abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands forward. Rest your brow into the mat, coming into child's rest. Now, in child's rest, you do not have to take your sit bones all the way back into your heels. You do not have to reach your fingertips as close to the top of your mat as you can. Just relax and loosen your shoulders. Relax your face. Relax your hips. Nice deep breaths. Inhale. Look up towards the top of your mat. Exhale. Take your right hand parallel to your shoulder and breathe. Inhale, slide the arm forward. Exhale, take the opposite hand parallel to your shoulder. Deep breaths. Inhale, slide your arm forward. Exhale, take the other hand parallel and hold. Inhale, take the arm forward. Exhale, other hand comes parallel to your shoulder and hold. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, take the other hand parallel and hold. Inhale, slide forward. And exhale, take your opposite hand to your shoulder and hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale, reach both arms towards the top of your mat. Exhale, come to all fours. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Curl your toes under. Inhale, knees and hips come up to your downward facing dog. Now, in downward facing dog, as always, you You don't have to keep your legs perfectly straight here. I really want you to focus instead on elongating your entire spine as much as you possibly can with your gaze into the mat, fingers and toes spread wide. And begin to walk the dog, rolling through your feet, creating a gentle dynamic stretch for your plantar fascia or muscles to the bottoms of your feet, reaching up into your Achilles, calves, hamstrings. Inhale, hold downward dog. Exhale, walk your hands to your toes. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Reach your arms up, lift your gaze up, bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Hinging at your hips, coming into forward fold. In forward fold, you do not have to keep the legs perfectly straight. I want you to focus on allowing gravity to do the work for you. Relax the back of your neck, letting go of any tension. Clasp your elbows and gently swing from side to side. Inhale, hold to center. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat. And exhale, take your knees down to all fours. Release your toes. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale into cat. And again, inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale back to neutral. Reach your right arm up. See if you can lift your gaze up. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths once again. Inhale. Exhale, thread your right arm through, coming to rest on that right shoulder. Inhale, back to all fours. Reach your left arm up. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, back to all fours. And come to rest on the top of your hands once again. And again, if it is bothering your hands or wrists, you may certainly feel free to curl your fingers under like a fist or keep the palms of your hands into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, take your hips back to your heels and reach those arms forward slightly, taking your gaze forward. Relax your abdomen as you inhale. Exhale, hollow through. Inhale. Exhale, release to child's rest. Inhale, reach your gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, take your left hand parallel to your left shoulder. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, slide your arm forward. Exhale, take the right hand parallel to the right shoulder. Inhale, slide your right arm forward. Exhale, left arm comes parallel to the left shoulder. Inhale, slide the left arm forward. Exhale, right arm and hold. Inhale, slide the right arm forward. Exhale, left arm and hold. Inhale, slide the left arm forward. Exhale, come to all fours. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round through. And again, inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Curl your toes under, knees and hips. Come back up to downward facing dog. This time, instead of walking the dog, we're going to bend both knees, push the hips back, inhaling, and exhale, straighten the legs as much as you can here. Inhale, bend the legs. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, walk your hands to your toes. We're going to stay here for just a couple of breaths. Relax the back of your neck. Inhale all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Remembering that posterior pelvic tilt as you come all the way up. Reach your arms up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Exhale, knees come back to the mat. Release your toes. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. And again, inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, reach your right arm up. We're going to stay here for a couple breaths. See if you can lengthen and reach just a little bit more. Again, without forcing it, listen to your body. Inhale, exhale, thread the arm through and hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, reach the left arm up. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, thread through. Inhale to all fours. And again, see if you can come to rest on the top of your hands. Fingers spread wide or fingers curled under like a fist. Or again, if you need to keep the palms of your hands into the mat, you may feel free to do so here as well. Inhale, exhale, sit back, reach the arms slightly forward. Inhale, exhale, return to child's rest for a couple of breaths. Now we have a couple of options from here. Inhale, take your gaze towards the top of your mat. And exhale, either take your left hand parallel to your left shoulder, or if you would like to open that shoulder a little bit more, take the back of the left hand into the low back. See if you can turn and twist over to the left and breathe. See if you can start to slowly rest your head into your right arm. Inhale, exhale, slide the left arm down by your side. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, take your right hand parallel to your right shoulder. Or Rest the back of your right hand into your low back and turn to the right. Taking nice deep breaths. Inhale, release. Exhale, reach, coming back to child's rest. Both hands towards the top of the mat. Inhale, come back to all fours. Exhale, curl your toes under. Knees and hips come back up to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen, and hold here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands to your toes, returning to forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, remembering that posterior pelvic tilt. Keep your arms down by your side. We're going to hold here in mountain pose just for a couple of breaths. For now, maintaining a neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, posterior pelvic tilt. Tuck in the tailbone, draw your navel in. Inhale, anterior pelvic tilt, slight low back bend. Exhale, posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, anterior. Exhale, posterior. Inhale, anterior pelvic tilt. Exhale, posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, come back to neutral. Reach your arms up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, walk your hands forward, returning to downward facing dog. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Slowly, we're going to begin to make our way into our Surya Namaskars or sun salutations. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg up, coming to three-legged dog. Now, in three-legged dog, I want you to try to really ground down into that base leg. Nice deep breaths, engaging the quadriceps of that base leg to lengthen the back of the leg just a little bit more without forcing it. Begin to engage the glutes of your right hip to open into your hip flexor and psoas just a little bit more, opening into your abdomen. Visualize where your hip bone is located. That area is lengthening just a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, release the right leg down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And as discussed in previous video, to lengthen muscles that you're focusing on, you have to engage and squeeze and fire up the opposing muscles. In this case, in three-legged dog, we're engaging the glutes of the left hip to open up the hip flexor a little bit more of that left hip. Inhale, exhale, release the leg down. Inhale, lift the right leg up and hold. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, lift the left leg and hold. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, lift the right leg Exhale, posterior pelvic tilt, tuck in the tailbone and draw your right knee to your chest. Step the right foot forward, release the left knee down. Inhale, arms come up to a low or crescent lunge. Exhale, release those arms down. Inhale, curl the toes of your left foot under and lift the left knee. Exhale, step forward, coming to forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, starting with that posterior pelvic tilt. Reach your arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, step your right leg back. Exhale, take the right knee into the mat, release your toes. Inhale, arms come up to crescent lunge. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, curl the toes of your right foot under, lift the right knee up. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, release your knees into the mat, followed by your elbows, chest, then chin, scoop through, and inhale to a baby cobra for today. Engage your glutes to support that lower back. Gonna stay here for just a couple more breaths. Inhale, exhale, release your forehead down. Inhale to all fours, and exhale to child's rest for a couple of breaths. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, tuck in your tailbone and step between your hands. Release your right knee into the mat. Inhale, arms come up to crescent lunge. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under. Lift the right knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, step your left leg back. Exhale, left knee into the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the left knee. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, knees, elbows, chest, then chin. Scoop through and inhale to a baby cobra for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, release your forehead down. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to child's rest. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Release the left knee down. Inhale, arms up to crescent lunge. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under. Lift the left knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, right knee into the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, step back. Inhale, exhale, knees, elbows, chest, and chin. Scoop through. And inhale to a baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, release your brow into the mat. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to child's rest. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged dog. And exhale, step between your hands. Release the right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the right knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, left knee into the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the left knee. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, knees, elbows, chest, then chin. Scoop through and inhale to a baby cobra. Inhale, exhale, release your brow down. Inhale, all fours. And exhale to child's rest. We're going to stay here for a few extra breaths. Inhale, walk your hands in, coming to a seated position with your hips to your heels. Exhale, take your left hand over your right knee, turn to your right, look over your right shoulder if you can. Again, listen to your body. If you would rather be front facing, you certainly can here as well. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn right. Inhale, center. And exhale, turn to your left. Inhale, back to center. Walk your hands forward, coming to all fours. Exhale, curl your toes under, knees and hips come back up to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, take your right knee to your nose. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, and hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Release the left knee into the mat. Inhale, arms come up, bring your palms together. Exhale, turn and twist to your right, taking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and reach your right elbow up. See if you can lift your gaze up. Inhale, back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale. Exhale, take your hips back to your left heel, flexing your right foot. If you need to keep the knees slightly bent here, you may certainly feel free to do so. And keep in mind, everybody has one side that's a little bit tighter than the other. Have patience with that stretch. Listen to your body. Inhale, shift back forward to a lunge position. Exhale, curl your toes under, lift the left knee. Inhale, exhale, step back, returning to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, and hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Release the right knee down. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn to your left. Inhale, back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, exhale. Take your hips back to your heel. And again, remember, everybody has one side that is a little bit tighter than the other. Inhale, shift forward, coming back to lunge. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the back knee. Inhale, exhale, step back. Coming back to downward facing dog once again. Deep breaths. Inhale, lift your right leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale. Exhale, take the knee down, release the toes. This time, inhale, reach your right elbow up and reach your right arm all the way up, coming to a revolved lunge. Inhale, exhale, release the right arm down. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to the right once again. Inhale, back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under. Lift the back knee. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, hold here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Release the right knee down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, release the left arm down. Inhale, arms come up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center and turn to your left. Inhale, back to center. Reach those arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the back knee. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. This time, keeping the back knee up. Inhale, reach the right arm up and turn. Opening into your chest. See if you can release the hips down just a little bit more. Inhale, exhale. Take the back of your right hand into your low back. Inhale, turn to face the mat. Inhale, turn to the right, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lower the right arm down. Taking your time to find your balance. Inhale, come up to a floating lunge. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn to your right. Inhale, back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog. Lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, reach the left arm up for a couple of breaths. See if you can release the hips down just a little bit more. Remember, one side might be a little tighter than the other. Breathe into it. Do not force it. Inhale, exhale, take the back of your left hand into your back. Inhale, face the mat. Make some adjustments as needed. See if you can release a little bit more into that stretch. Inhale, lift the left shoulder, reach up. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Again, taking your time to find your balance. Inhale, reach up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn to your left. Inhale, back to center. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, step back. Downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. See if you can lengthen the back of your legs a little bit more now. Inhale. Exhale, release your knees into the mat. Release your toes. Hips to heels. Child's rest. Inhale, walk your hands in. Again, we're sitting back on our heels. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Left arm forward, right arm back. Turn and twist to your right. And take the fingertips of your left hand around the right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower those arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take the right arm forward, left arm back, and turn to your left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower those arms down. This time, inhale, come up to kneeling, reach up. Exhale, turn. This time, see if you can reach back for the right heel with your right hand, reaching your left arm up, taking your hips forward. Inhale, exhale, lower the arm down, draw your navel in to come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back. And again, inhale, come to kneeling, reach up. Exhale, turn left. Reach back. Left heel, left hand. Sending the hips forward. Draw the navel in and lift up, exhaling. Reach up and lower back down. Lift your hips, inhale. Exhale, cross your ankles and sit back to a simple cross-legged position. Go ahead and take your feet forward and take your hips to the center of the mat. From here, inhale, reach your arms forward, fingers spread nice and wide. Exhale, posterior pelvic tilt, tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone and come all the way down to the mat to a nice, comfortable supine position. Breathe deeply. Start to pull your low back into the mat. Again, using that posterior pelvic tilt, utilizing those abdominals. Inhale, exhale, take both knees over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale again, take both knees to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, center. Now switching sides. Exhale, take both knees over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, take your knees to the left. Extend your right leg. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Extend the right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Extend. Inhale, center, switching sides. Exhale to the right. Extend the left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Extend. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right and extend. Inhale, back to center. I'm going to change this up a little bit more. Exhale over to the left. Extend the right leg. Cross the right arm over. Come to rest on your left elbow. Hold here for a couple of breaths. I want you to feel as though you're engaging your right side waist into your oblique. And at the same time, you're engaging your glutes to open that hip a little bit more. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Extend the left leg. Come to rest on that right elbow. Engaging the oblique, engaging the glutes, really straightening that leg. Inhale, back to center once again. Exhale over to the left. Come to rest on your elbow. Extend the right leg and hold. Inhale, exhale, take the right leg forward. Again, posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, back to center. Exhale over to the right, resting on the right elbow. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, take that left leg forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take both knees to your chest. Inhale, lengthen both legs up. From here, we have the option of wrapping the fingertips around the back of the legs or reaching for and binding those toes. Really listen to your body. Do not force it. Inhale, exhale. Take your knees to your chest. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, release your feet into the mat. Take both knees out towards the edges, towards the outer edges of the mat with your feet together into reclined cobbler's pose. Now from here, we have a couple of different options for the arms. If you want to get a little bit more of an intense back bend, To open into the abdomen a little bit more, you could reach those arms overhead. Draw the shoulder blades together into the upper back to lengthen the arms overhead even more. See if you can really straighten those arms, reaching to the opposite end of the room. Or to modify, you could bring your hands underneath your hips to support the low back. See if you can keep the tailbone tucked in. If you have your arms overhead, reach your arms up and bring your arms down. If you have your hands under your hips, release your hands. Inhale, exhale, take your knees together, feet into the mat, coming back to a nice, comfortable prone position. And go ahead and slide out the right heel, followed by the left. Did I say prone? I meant to say supine position. Now we're going to start to make our way into our Shavasana. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana beyond the length of this class, you may certainly feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're going to stay here for just a few breaths. See if you can really take the low back, take the skin of the low back into the mat, and then release. Bring your shoulder blades together, and then release. Open and close your fists, and softly release your hands. Now begin to really soften your eyes just a little bit more here, and allow your eyes to drift closed. Let go of any or all tension throughout all of your muscles, from your fingertips traveling all the way down to your toes. Let go of and silence your strenuous thoughts. Feel as though your mind is drifting towards the sky and your body is sinking deep within the earth. Let go and focus only on your breathing. If you'd like to begin to come back into the room, wiggle your fingers and toes. Begin to roll over onto your side, taking your arm underneath your ear for extra support for your neck. Into fetal position. Eyes are still closed. Begin to use the strength of your arms to come all the way up. Allow your eyes to drift open, coming into simple cross-legged position. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up, bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming. Thank you. Have a very happy weekend. And remember to have patience with your body. Listen to your body, and peace. Take care.